This water's really dingy though, so let's keep heading up this way and see if it clears up. I was gonna say, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Good morning. Today, we are gonna take the Rattan on its maiden voyage. I just drove it about 5 minutes, so we're gonna check the straps real quick. I got 3 straps in here to tie this bad boy down. That's all it takes. It's nice and light. It was easy to get up in the truck bed. We're gonna go to a canal today that I like to fish. The problem though is that when I kayak this canal, there's about a 30-mile stretch with spots that I like to hit. So I have to pick a section when I kayak. I have to pick a section that I'm gonna fish. Today we're gonna take the Rattan and we're gonna rip up and down the bank. All my stuff can fit right here in this satchel. I'll show you what I put in there. My rod can actually strap straight to the back of the frame. I don't need a special rod holder. All I need is a couple of bungees. And then with the 20 amp hour battery, I should be good for, you know, for the whole day for what I want to do. So we're gonna go take this to the canal. We're gonna get this all rigged up. I'll show you what it looks like. And we're gonna start to fish. Let's go. Let's try to get to our first spot. Last time I was here, it took me 40 minutes to kayak there. We'll see how long it takes us to bike there. The water clarity isn't bad. It took me about 3 minutes to get here, when last time it took me about 40 minutes to paddle. So we are gonna be way more efficient today. We're gonna start with a simple light stick bait. And we're gonna punch a couple of weights into it. I don't want that one anyway, that one. I'm using my Kayak Muck base box. I always talk about this on the site. So I'll link to that below so you can see what I bring specifically into areas like this. This is a really handy organizer. This is for beads and stuff for crafting. You can get this at any like big box store in the crafting section, Hobby Lobby, Walmart. And then what I do is I keep weights, different kinds of weights separated. So I think one of these Elaztecs. So I have a 1/16 ounce of lead in this plastic. It's hidden. So the only thing exposed is my hook. See, off of this big clump right here, there's such this really good dark, and we gotta lift them. Nice bass. That's why we're overpowered like this. We have to be, in order to lift these fish. We have to be. Yep, right in the corner of the mouth. £1.25. That guy shot up right next to shore. Let's put him back. I hate tossing them in, but there's not really an option when you're fishing from up top. We're gonna walk back down where we were at. We're gonna try to get a couple more. Let's keep going. Come here. Oh, you're not bad. Maybe a pound. Okay, see you, bud. Real slow, real subtle. Really slow and really subtle. That's the name of the game. I was gonna say, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Okay, now we gotta lift. Whoa, between the legs. Whoa, back over the lake. Canal, back over the canal. That's a better fish. That's about 1.5 pounds. Now we're getting somewhere. Ooh, barely had him. See ya. There's gonna be 40 bass over here by the time I'm done. Hopefully. There's a better one. There's a better one. That's 1.5 pounds. That's the best one today, but we're gonna do better than that. Now they're swimming through here, but it's so shallow over here. They are so spooky. See you, bud. I have to see them coming, cast 20 feet in front of them, and just kind of raise it up and drop it right in the group of them and see if they compete with one another. Boom. Yep. Oh, shoot, I lost him. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Did you see that? He comes shooting over to inspect it, and I twitch, and he picked it up. There we go. Now we're going to test the hook. Come here. Oh, yep. Look at the head on that bad boy. That's a 2.5. That is a 2.5. Give me that hook. Look at that fish, man. That's why that hook is important, and that's why that heavy gear is important in a situation like this. And That's why the rattan is important, because I can zip up and down the shoreline and look for spooky bass that are spread out. They're everywhere. There's no spot where I can find them congregated. They're just all over the place. Good fish. Good fish. Healthy fish. Got aggressive finally, cruising back and forth. Let's let her go. Right into my own homemade blowhole there. That's okay, because I can see it's not too deep. They're not hitting their head. They're swimming off. It's hot. It is hot. Let's keep going. All right, so we're gonna super quick just move the bike down to the shade. Give me a little pedal assist, bump up. That's one nice thing about these e-bikes too, is like getting them started when you got stuff in your hand, and normally it'd be really difficult to get your bike started in a spot like that. Maybe not difficult, but it'd just be a little bit of a pain. Let's go ahead and park right here in the shade. Okay. Yep, got one. Can't twitch, man. That's a good fish. Come here. That's another good one. They're not digging the twitch. You got to just coast it in front of them. Yep, look at that, right in the front of the mouth there. Comes right out, but plenty enough torque to lift them. See you, bud. That was loud. That guy was about 1.5 pounds, we'll say. Okay, so this is going well. We're gonna fish here for about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna pedal on down quite a ways, and we're gonna look for shady spots and spots where we can see bass cruising around, and we're just gonna stop when we see them, and we're gonna try to pick them up, and if we can't get them, we're gonna move on up and see how far we can go. Let's keep going. This is great. Nice thing about this too is I can use all of my fishing time. I'm gonna fish up until I got about 5 minutes to leave, and then I'm gonna zip back super fast. All right, I went about 6 miles, and we're gonna bomb our rig out like this fella right here. The canal widens out up here a little bit. I wish I could get a little bit further across there. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Now we gotta go up. Come on up, partner. After going 6 miles. Yes, sir. All right, boys and girls, that's what I'm talking about. There's another one about pound, 1.25 pounds. Good fish. We're gonna let this one go. We're gonna keep casting spots as we make our way back. The nice thing is that I'm pretty much out of time, but I can get back about 5-6 miles, which is how far I've traveled, in probably 10 minutes. If I'm pedaling and I have this thing maxed out, I can cover a lot of ground. So if I get to a narrow spot with really good shade and really good lay down cover, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna cast it. If I catch anything, I'll throw it at the end of this video. Otherwise, we're just gonna make our way back. But the cool thing about this rattan is that I can just cover a lot of ground in an area like this where there's just so much fishable water. There's so much that looks good, and there's nothing that seems to be concentrating these fish. So I'm just looking for shade, lay downs, and those open spots where these fish can cruise around. And we're catching some fish on a hot Illinois day. Hey, tight lines and Godspeed, Patriots. We'll see you in the next one. Later. And finally ate it? Are you serious? Are you serious? I just freaking had to dead stick the thing. Whoa, yes. Look at that fish. Took all day, had to go all over the place, had to go miles and miles, but finally got him. Last cast. Well, it took all day and we had to go many miles, but guess what? It was an easy ride. And it was a lot of fun. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Tight lines and Godspeed, Patriots. We'll catch you in the next one. Later. I hate tossing them. No option from up here. She'll be fine. Yeah. Good day.